It's only money, diarrhea game.
Turn me up, Ray. Turn me up, Ray, man.
Cold Nation. Brick by brick, nigga been fucking with the fit. 392 got the kit, whole game round with the switch. 25 niggas got shot in this bitch. It was only 10 seconds, nigga ain't learned they lesson, so the whole gang gon' die. Fuck around with me, I don't know why. Nigga should've told the whole gang gon' slide.
What's poppin' YouTube? Thank you for tuning in with another episode of Trap Etiquette. And I'm your host, Captain Kirk. Man, I want to thank y'all for tuning in, man. I hope everybody had a great holiday. If you don't celebrate it, then I guess that's good for you. But for those of you who do celebrate the holidays, hope you had a great holiday. We're ready to creep into the new year, 2023. Can't wait to get this year over. But anyway, first and foremost, I also want to thank one of my subscribers. Danny did it twice because he came into the chat and he gave me a little insight on the channel, because the last few episodes I wasn't on the video. It was the holiday. I had my kids here. And as y'all know, it's hard to get kids quiet, especially for me to be doing some recording. So I just had to get that news out to y'all. So I just did it without me doing my commentary. But I'm back at it, y'all. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. And definitely, if you have little girls, little sisters, nieces, you definitely need to pay attention to this video, and please make sure y'all watch it to the end, because this video is definitely for the little girls. It's about the little girls. We gotta watch out for them, because they're gonna be the future mothers of our generation. So y'all make sure y'all watch it all the way to the end, so we can get a dialogue, get a little discussion going on at the end. And I'll see y'all at the end of the video.
TikTok is the most vulgar, vapid, absorbed, and dehumanizing social media site in living memory. It's a platform marketed to teenagers which incentivizes underage girls to act like burlesque dancers in strip clubs for the viewing pleasure of sex-crazed teenage boys and literal pedos. This is why TikTok serves as a sewer pipe of projectile diarrhea aimed directly at our gawping mouths. And with everyone and their dog trying to get as many views as possible, TikTok has managed to gain a foothold in the psyche of tomorrow's young adults. As Andy Warhol said, in the future, everyone will be world famous for 15 minutes. So then the question is, where the hell did this wave of TikTok downloads even come from? Why did the Reddit CEO call TikTok fundamentally parasitic? And why are governments around the world becoming so nervous about TikTok? Something else is going on.
From the top, make it drop, that's some rap, and I get a bucket in a mouth, that's some rap.
It's no exaggeration when I say that TikTok is damaging society, which is a worrying fact when you consider that TikTok is being downloaded at an exceptional rate, garnering more downloads than Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram. And with this has come an unparalleled rise in the ethos. I mean, the majority of posts on the site look like underage girls either showing off their bodies or being explicitly sexual. For example, just look at the TikTokers such as Charli D'Amelio, a 16-year-old girl who does nothing but shake her ass, wear skimpy clothes, and dance to insipid, droog-like songs. From doing just this, she has gained over 100 million followers on TikTok, with so many of these followers being horny men.
I'm so fucking horny!
What's even worse is that most of these TikTok stars haven't even left school. But nonetheless, this is in turn incentivizing the girls watching to mimic that exact behavior and chase the same dopamine dragon. TikTok's design then exploits these young, underage teenage girls who are trying to become internet famous by being sexy, and honestly, it's just disturbing. So as TikTok grows, these sorts of people are the new role models for teenage girls. I mean, is it any wonder that doctors on TikTok are telling 12-year-olds to get STD treatments without their parents' knowledge? This is just one of the reasons why studies are now showing that the more of these short TikTok-style videos you watch, the more depressed you become, even for active people who exercise regularly.
TikTok, more than any other social media platform in existence, is conducive to pedophile activity. Differing from other video sharing apps like Snapchat, for instance, there is much less of a barrier between users and the general public. TikTok will actually expand your social circle to users who the algorithm suspects as being similar to you. That is where the problem comes from, because pedophiles will often pretend to be children themselves and exploit the algorithmic promotion to find children with public profiles, because in effect, they are being served right to them, whereas in the past, they would have to seek them out themselves.
I saw you from like across the street, and I think you're really pretty.
I'm sorry.
I want to kiss you right now. Like, if you would let me kiss you, I would kiss you. Bye. I mean, I think you're attractive. That's why I'm talking to you. Like, are you I can kiss you.
Kids are obsessed with TikTok, but the problem is, kids aren't the only ones who can't keep away. A recent investigation found that children as young as 8 were being groomed on TikTok. For those of you who don't know what that means, it's when someone builds a trusting relationship with a child so they can manipulate them for their own desires. BBC interviewed a couple, Chris and Haley. They have a 10-year-old son who just recently downloaded TikTok. One day, Chris saw messages blowing up his son's phone.
And I've come home from work then, obviously turned on the phone and looked at the messages, and then they were like, do not ignore me. I know who you are, but swearing, I know who you are and I'll come and get you.
Chris saw that the messages were coming from TikTok, and when he clicked on the user sending them, he saw the photo of an adult man. He checked his son's inbox and found 3 more messages sent by 3 different men. They deleted the app, but this whole situation affected their son.
We were sort of trying to give him a bit more freedom and sort of walking to school with his friends and walking home from school with his friends, and he won't do that now. He wants to be picked up all the time.
The pred we're going to talk about is William Donald Haynes, aka the Boudet. He became a TikTok star by creating cringe videos. A ton of YouTubers reacted to his content, and I can see why. No one suspected anything bad from him, but then he started creating duet videos with young girls. A woman by the name of Liz had been collecting TikToks of creepy men and posting them on Instagram. So she posted videos of the Boudet, and one of her followers, who was 14, teamed up with her to find out if he really was creepy. He and this 14-year-old began DMing each other. At first, we were talking about my cosplays and how he wanted to cosplay. But after she told him her age, William began sending some really creepy messages. He sent her dozens of videos shirtless, licking his lips and kissing the camera.
So obviously, for you to be able to message a 14-year-old girl, I mean, and even not only that, you send kissy faces and all types of gestures to the kid. I mean, something gotta be up with you, bro.
After being exposed, more girls came forward saying that the Boudet had been sending them the same thing. And after TikTok caught on, he was finally banned. To my knowledge, he didn't do anything bad in real life, but there are other weirdos who use TikTok for more shocking reasons. You might have heard of Dan Silly, also known as the Downtown LA Pred. I referred to Nick Crowley's video. Dan would simply walk around Los Angeles, camera in hand, and take videos of him trying to pick up women, but he wouldn't do it respectfully.
I like you. When I saw you back there, I like the way you look.
Almost all of these women were super uncomfortable, but Dan didn't seem to pick up on that because he just kept on creating videos.
I'm a nice guy. I'm not a predator. I'm a nice person. I didn't do anything wrong.
I mean, on the surface, you could tell this guy's a creep, but sometimes he shares his thoughts about women, and it's even more disturbing.
Because I literally do feel like freaking like destroying these women when I accost them. My reptilian brain literally feels like attacking these women.
But the worst part is that most of the women he recorded were not women, but young girls.
I like you. Happy New Year. What's your name? What's your name?
33-year-old Dan was caught and was registered as an offender. He moved out of Los Angeles for a bit, but word spread quickly that he was moving right back. I wonder why. A public warning was issued by the police that Dan was considered high risk to reoffend. And in February of 2021, his YouTube channel was deleted. So where does TikTok play a role in all this? Well, Dan's story doesn't end with his channel gone. He went back to making videos, but this time on TikTok. And even after being caught, he still persists in what he believes.
Everyone needs to get married, and to a virgin girl who's under.
He believes that men should marry girls at 14, stating that this is when they are most secure. But he's even a bigger threat because he's trying to build a community of like-minded people, aka kid lovers. His LinkedIn had the description, "I need help to build a Disneyland-like polygynous residential gated community. The community will emphasize teen marriage. It should be within Nevada because the age of consent is 16 there. It is the safest, healthiest, happiest place in the world." Nick Crowley explains that Dan posted a video about his desire to meet a girl around the age of 12. He would then build a relationship with her and her family, then ask the girl's parents for her hand in marriage. He's not afraid to talk about his feelings openly, and in one of his TikToks, he made his motive extremely clear.
Make this video because I want to make videos on TikTok. Obviously, the reason why I want to become famous is for a reason. I mean, not just to make money, but to become seen in the eyes of girls, virgin girls who watch TikTok, because a lot of teenagers are on TikTok.
His goal is to appeal to the younger generation so he can find a wife. What's especially dangerous about a guy like Dan is that he doesn't believe he's doing anything wrong. He's worked diligently to try to create appealing TikToks not just for clout, but to find a corrupt relationship.
Man, so what y'all think about that, man? Yeah, man, we got some weird ass people out in this world, y'all. We don't ever know who we around or who we got our kids around. So, like I said, man, it's up to us. It's up to us. If we don't do it, who else gonna do it, y'all? We have to pay attention to what these kids is doing. There's so many freaks and weirdos in this world. They pretending to be kids just so they can have a conversation. Like, it's just crazy, y'all. We have to pay attention. Like I told y'all before, we gotta be vigilant as adults. We the adults, so like I said, if we don't do it, nobody else is gonna do it, man. Cause it's just crazy. Then, you know, you see your kids, your daughters doing little TikToks to the latest, you know, the latest songs, and you be thinking it's cute, and you be smiling and laughing, thinking everything all funny, until she pop up pregnant. You know, doing all them old sexual dances just for grown women. That ain't for them little girls. Little girls shouldn't even be twerking, if you ask me, because they kids. They shouldn't be sexualizing nothing about no kid. But, you know, to each his own. Everybody raise their kids different, but I'm really not with all that. You know, I'm with trying to let kids be kids, because, you know, y'all know as adults, you know, you want to be an adult so bad. Be wishing you can be a kid again, man. But, you know, I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, but I mean, y'all tell me what y'all think, man, and y'all get ready, because I got part 5 coming to this TikTok thing too. Like I told y'all, this rabbit hole go deep, y'all. And please, y'all, man, we almost up to 800 subscribers, y'all. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, man. We trying to get the message out there, man, especially, like I said, anybody with little girls, nieces, daughters, they definitely need to see this, so make sure y'all send it out to them. You know, we got to move the message around, y'all. But thank y'all for tuning in with another episode of Trap Etiquette. And I'm Captain Kurt, and I'm signing off.
In this back to my section where them niggas be flexing, I ain't gonna lie. And them hoes be cold, still be using they nose, I ain't gonna lie. Put it on my mama, already touched the M, nigga, I ain't gonna lie. Niggas be rappers, niggas be capped in a bitch, ain't nigga gonna testify.